But there are a handful of people who are standing up to China despite all odds. Uighur activist Ilshat Kokbore is one of them. He was a lecturer in Xinjiang in a college when Beijing targeted him. Ilshat had to leave his home and seek refuge in the United States. But his safety came at the cost of his family. His brother was killed. His sisters were sent to detention camps. Ilshat has not heard from his mother in many, many years. I spoke to Ilshat this evening when preparing for my report on the Uyghurs. What stayed with me from that interview was the moving story of his family, so I decided to share an excerpt from our conversation with you. You need to hear this story.
The Chinese government incited some Chinese mob to kill my brother. After I left 1 year, my youngest brother, he was killed. I can show you his photo. Here is his photo. He was 27 years old when he was killed. He was killed in a daylight in a restaurant by around more than 10 Chinese mob. No. Inside the restaurant, all is the Chinese. No one called police. No one called the doctor immediately. My brother died on site. That's my brother. Then in 2014, they went to my elder sister's home. She is a single mother with 2 kids, and she was get arrested. And the Chinese told my second sister's husband, ask your brother to stop or ask him to come back. In 2015, my father, because of my brother's killed, my sister get arrested. So he passed away in 2015, 5th of April. So I lost my father. Then in August 2014, when I called my mother, I tried to call her once a month, not to create problem for her. Then when I last time called in August 2015, my mother said, don't call us again, son. We are having too much. I'm too old to take this so much. And the police coming almost every day. I can't even visit your sisters. And in 2019, last year, I heard from a lady. She sent me a message from Kazakhstan, and she, in the message, told me my 2 sisters with their husband in a concentration camp, and also their kids in that concentration camp. That was the last news I heard about my family. I don't know if they are still alive. And in overseas, in US and in other Turkey, in German, have some camp survivor. They were telling the story also in Kazakhstan. And each time when I heard their stories, I can't think of if my sisters was in that situation. It is very painful. And when you don't know if your relatives, if your sisters, if your mom is still alive or they are died, and if they are went through that torture and that cruelty, it's unimaginable. We are experiencing the pain of the Jewish people in Second World War. Very simple put it, when you Saturday morning when you get up, a lot of people used to call their relatives, call their mother, father, sisters to say hello. But we are already more than 4-5 years. We don't know any one of our relatives, they are alive. Not the phone call. It's like become a privilege for the Uyghur if they can make a phone call to their relative. That's the story.